Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Leslie Evalsam and this is the Inclusive Classroom. If you've never been here before, this is the right place to be. So today we're going to be talking about something quite interesting. We're talking about adult ADHD. Now, if you've never heard of the word ADHD before, come closer. ADHD simply means Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder. It is true that the symptoms of ADHD start in early childhood. So when you see a child, you can easily know that, oh, this one has ADHD. But in some cases, you do not even diagnose or recognize that this is ADHD until the person becomes an adult, right? Adults have symptoms of ADHD, but these symptoms are not as clear as those in children. In adults, hyperactivity may not be really seen, right? It might decrease, but struggles with impulsiveness, restlessness, even difficulty in paying attention may continue. So today we're going to be talking about some common symptoms of ADHD in adults. Number one is inattention. Now, if you see adults that have issues with paying attention, maybe they are talking to someone and their mind is not there, just know that these adults might be giving you signs of ADHD. And they have difficulty in sustaining attention when they're performing a particular task. Now, you might be talking to someone. It happens to me. I'm actually scared because I might have some symptoms of ADHD. Number two, frequently making mistakes, especially at work. Now, you see someone that is at work and the person keeps making mistakes. Maybe you're working in a place that has to do with numbers, and this person keeps making a mistake. Not even numbers alone. Maybe there is a task that or a project you're performing or as a team at work, and there's this particular person that is always making mistakes. It might be that the person has ADHD. Adults with ADHD most times misplaces things, very important things, things like keys, things like wallets, things like your earpods. You don't know where you kept them. That can be a symptom of ADHD. Adults with ADHD are not organized. They can throw their things anywhere. Now, you enter their room, it looks like there is a carnival going on in the room. So that person might be giving you symptoms of ADHD. Forgetfulness in activities. So you are doing something and you are forgetting what you just did like a few minutes ago. That could be a symptom of ADHD. Another symptom, which is number three, is hyperactivity and impulsivity. If you are a woman and you go to the market and you did not plan to buy something, you didn't plan to buy that thing at all, you see this trouser and you're like, what? I'm going to buy it. Something keeps pushing you. That is a symptom of ADHD. That could be a symptom. That is a symptom of ADHD. So you have to watch it. So impulsiveness is a symptom of ADHD in adults. Have you ever been in a situation where maybe you have a presentation or something at work, a presentation at school, and then it's almost your turn, and then you find yourself tapping your feet, I don't know, shaking your legs. Oh my God, shaking your legs. These people, you see someone like that, or you find yourself in this position, that is a symptom. Fidgeting is another symptom of ADHD. These things I'm listing now are under hyperactivity and impulsivity. There are some people that cannot sit in one place. They can't even sit in one place for 5 minutes. Like, they want to stand up. They are always on the go. They are always here. That person might have, or that person might have a symptom of ADHD. Another very important one under hyperactivity and impulsivity is interrupting someone when the person is talking. Now, recently I was watching a video. I'm not going to mention this influence. I'm not going to mention anybody's name. So use your head and calculate. I know who I'm talking about. So there was this video I was watching on YouTube. There is this celebrity that we all know. She has, hey, listen. Okay, the person has a show, has a talk show on YouTube, and the person invited another. Okay, let me just say she is a woman. So she invited another person for the talk show, and when she asked this person a question, Allow this person to talk now is a problem. The person cannot the person keeps interrupting. You ask the person a question, so why not allow this person to finish before you ask another question? Or why not allow this person to bring his or her contribution into the matter before you interrupt? So you find yourself interrupting when someone is talking, or you're communicating with someone and the person has not even, you ask the person a question, the person has not even given you the answer, and you are interrupting, you're trying to give your own suggestion and the rest. That could be a symptom of ADHD. Difficulty in waiting for one's turn. This one, you will see it at ATM stands. So everybody is on a queue. You have to wait for your turn, and man, it's something else. You're trying to see how you can get to the front. You're complaining, "Ah, I can't wait here. What is happening? Why is this queue not moving? What is people like that have ADHD. That's a symptom. That's a strong symptom of ADHD. Emotional dysregulation. Number one on my list on emotional dysregulation is mood swings. Now, this one is mostly for my ladies. Even men have mood swings. Now, if you see someone that keeps having mood swings, the mood swings never ends. You're talking to this person right now, the person is conversing with you very well, and you guys are really talking, and the next minute the person switches off on you and you're like, what is happening? You notice that the person has mood swings. So people that have reoccurring mood swings like that, their emotions are not stable. Just know that this person is giving you signs of ADHD. Another symptom under that is irritability. Irritability in biology is responding to stimulus. So people with ADHD find it very difficult to focus their attention on one thing. So they want to respond to everything around them. So they are giving their attention to a certain thing right now, and then the next minute a bird flies in front of them and makes a sound. Their attention is divided already. That could be a symptom of ADHD. Low tolerance, and most especially for stress. So you see someone who is always feeling overwhelmed with things. The person has not even started his or her day. The person is overwhelmed. The person is stressed already. Performing one or two tasks in a day, the person is really, like, you can tell, you can see it on this person's face that the person is stressed. And the last one on my list is that they lack executive functioning skills. They have poor time management. That's the first one on executive functioning skills. Poor time management. They are always late, always late to events. When you see someone that has a poor time management skill, you know that the person has a low executive functioning skill, and which is a symptom of ADHD. Trouble starting and completing a task. So you find it difficult to start a task. Like the thing is looking at you in your front. You are seeing the thing you're supposed to do in front of you, and it's very hard to start. Procrastination. Yes, procrastination is another thing. Procrastination. You find it difficult to start a task, and even when you start the task, to complete it is a problem. That could be a sign of ADHD. The last one is difficulty prioritizing tasks. You don't know which one you should attend to first. So you are going to pick up something that is not so relevant, and you have something that you're to meet up with deadline, and you can't even meet up with that deadline because you have a poor time management skill, and then you are now doing something, giving priority to something else that is not so important. If you or someone that is seeing any of these symptoms I have mentioned, you should consider consulting a healthcare professional so that you can be evaluated and diagnosed. Some of these symptoms might not be ADHD. Maybe you've checked yourself and you see some of these things in you. Now, it might not be that you have ADHD. So, but if these things or these symptoms reoccur, you see them happening almost every time, and it affects even your work, it affects every area of your life, just know that this could be ADHD and you need help as soon as possible. Now, these symptoms of ADHD also comes up when someone is anxious. When you're anxious, when you're not really in a good state, probably because of an experience you just went through, you could have some of these symptoms and then it stops. That is not ADHD. Now, it is ADHD when it reoccurs. It is ADHD when you see the person always depressed. It is ADHD when you see these things happening every time and the person has a low self-esteem. So it is important that you consult your professional healthcare provider, consult your doctor, consult a behavioral therapist. There are people you should talk to. You can even consult a special educator. The person might even know, you know, the person might be able to evaluate you and okay, tell you, okay, these are the things you should do, this is what you should do, this is the person, this is the professional you should visit, and all of that. I hope that this video was interesting and helpful to you. If you like this video and you want to see more of this, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like and comment on this particular video, and do not forget to share it to someone. Don't keep them. Subscribe please, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so that when I drop a video, you'll be the first person to see it.